Most of you are bleeding without knowing it. The leak isn't outside of you, it's your own structure. Listen, I built a 6-week sprint, 3 weeks of structure, 3 weeks of cash flow. The link is in the description below. So, a shit ton of you have lost potential, and the loss is in your inability to see your actual potential. So what? You believe, point one is you believe in your false strength. Your false strength is you, like giving all this effort to do what? Go to the gym, work on side hustles, and read spiritual rituals, going to the Lord on Sunday to pray. All of this is given as effort, and you feel like you're putting one foot in front of the other to get you to where you're going, but you're actually staying in place. You're thinking that your movement is momentum when it's not. Right? And I truly believe that a lot of you think that because you're committing movement, thinking that you're actually getting somewhere and getting progress, that it's just a mental masturbation for you actually getting the results that you actually want. Because you know that the movement that you're doing is bullshit. You know that there's a step that you don't understand, that you can't see, but you've allowed yourself to believe in the delusion that you're going to get there by the very systems that kept you in place. If you were going to be rich already, you would be. If you were going to be able to help people and transform their lives, you would have already. A lot of y'all have. I've seen a lot of y'all self-proclaimed coaches DM me the word whatever, and we can talk about one-on-one coaching. Doesn't make any fucking sense. You don't even understand yourself, let alone can you hold the abundances of the feminine energy, which is abundance, cash flow, opportunities, women. A lot of that, it comes down to your broken structure. You have a broken container for the very thing that you're looking for. And you claim to be the one that's going to change your generational path or trajectory. I call bullshit. Because you like the gym. You like working hard at the gym, thinking that you're making progress. You like stacking side hustle on top of side hustle, never committing to one. You like reading so much that you're taking all this information, but you're never applying it to your life. And then you want to run around and say that you're some coach, or that you're going to change your life in a year, or lock in for the 6 months. We've entered quarter four, we're about to enter quarter four, and you talking about the last quarter to lock in and the winter arc and bullshit. You full of shit. And no one believes you. You have no conviction in your soul. You have no fire that's lighting up the way for you because you're already fogged up by all these distractions that society gives you. And you're just mediocre, playing as if you're some top conqueror. You're not. You're a bitch at heart, and you know it. And the reason why you don't get out is for what? You don't understand the masculine structure, point two. You don't understand what masculine structure and feminine flow is. What is feminine flow? Let's start there, because a lot of you must think that femininity is just about women. Absolutely not. Feminine flow is cash flow, abundance, and opportunities. Anything that flows towards you is feminine. Women are feminine, money's feminine, abundance is feminine, and opportunities are feminine. Okay, cool. So if you understand that and you can conceptualize that in your mind, you must understand that that femininity needs a structure to house itself in. And do you think any of that is coming to a man without structure? No. And you are that very man with no structure who claims you're going to have the cash flow, the abundance, the opportunities, and the women. You're not. You don't even put on a good poker face, right? No one believes you. Men of structure operate in such a way that they're undeniable. You, my friend, are a bitch. And you have to acclaim and understand where you sit on your mark, like on your own journey. Think about where you want to be and how you're going to get there. And then once you see that, are you operating in the light or in the way that the final version of you would in current day, even if the material or the feminine flow hasn't come to you yet? If the answer is no, which most of you it is, and don't lie to yourself just because you're alone and think I'm just coming at your character. If you think I'm coming at your character because you have these goddamn dopamine loops and these destructive loops, that's all you know, so you attach your identity to it. So maybe if you got rid of all that bullshit, cleared the way for your vision, and find a vehicle that actually can give you the feminine flow while still staying in masculine structure, you would get exactly where you're looking to go. But we're entering quarter four, and you're probably one of those bitch boys that get on the internet talking about the winter arc. Locking in. Locking in isn't about any fucking arc or moment of time. It's a lifestyle. This lock in bullshit, quote unquote, is absolute dog shit. It's either you live the life or not. Are you a man of structure or not? This ain't no fucking, oh, we get to lock in for some parts of the year and then what, lock out? Like you get out and do fuckery and then have to lock back in? That's absolute dumb bullshit that you got to stop repeating. Structure is all you need. As you can see here, cash flow, abundance, and opportunity need somewhere to go. Therefore, you, my friend, as the masculine man, have all the structure and the ability to get any of one of those things in abundance, but you don't want to do it because you just like to put on a poker face and get up and go do more bullshit. You love your dopamine loops. You love your destructive loops. You love the fact that your identity is connected to these things that degrade you. Because you're really mediocre at heart and you believe that you should be a functioning man within society and not an outcast who actually has all his sovereignty. Like, your life is never going to change unless you change. And that change starts with understanding your ability to hold the very feminine energy that you continue to look for. As a man, you probably care about what? Power, pussy, respect, all of which only come to men of structure. Power is money, realistically. Pussy is women. Women don't come to you at all, nor do they stay. And respect is from other men because they understand that you have attained a level of status and power and pussy, right? That is unattainable to the average man. And most men are mediocre. So you get the respect from other men. But you, my friend, can only posture for so long. You can only go into the light of truth for so long with the lies that your identity is built upon. So wake up and understand that you have to work on your masculine structure first, and femininity will flow to you. And so let's break down the leak itself and where you're probably getting snared. The leak itself is your distractions, the softness that you love, and figuring it out alone. I have to emphasize the figuring it out alone. You want to figure out what? Your journey alone? You don't think there's other men that can help you along the way that are probably further along the journey than you are? You think you're just an island? This lone wolf idea? Absolute, like, it's dog shit. You can't operate alone, right? The lone wolf, era has to be cut off somewhere, and you got to get that out of your brain because you're going up against people with teams behind them. You think I'm the only person who posts my videos and puts everything together? Absolutely not. I'm the operator of it all. I'm the head person who sees to it that shit gets done. But I'm not alone. And therefore you think being alone is the best route for you when you have to go up against me. And I don't think I'm the biggest and baddest motherfucker on the planet. Well, I do, but still. I have all these other people that I'm competing up against. And you think you alone is going to work off of your knowledge? There's things that you just don't know. I want you to know there are things that you simply don't know. And therefore you have to invest in yourself to figure out the things that you don't know. It's just like the system that you've gone through, right? You paid for schooling realizing that it didn't help you in the system. It was only made for you to be a goddamn battery within the system. So now that you're looking to step out of the system and become a man of structure, reclaim your sovereignty, and actually start living the life that you want to live, you're going to start from a place of I don't know. And therefore you have to learn from other men who've already dealt with the front hurdles of I don't know, gotten over them, and continue to get over the hurdles as they come. Because more than likely, they had other people to help them. I've had a mentor. Hello. It's not hard to think that you're entering a system that you've probably never experienced or explored in real life, and therefore you need some help. But you keep getting stuck in this, I'll figure it out alone, or better yet, I'll do it my way. What the fuck does that even mean? Your way is clocking into a 9-to-5 and then trying to figure it out while also being stuck within a dopamine loop and then continuing for decades to come, and then realizing at 40 that you made it nowhere, that you took no real progress forward, and doing all this fucking supposed efforts by working out, reading, doing spiritual rituals, and all the bullshit that comes with thinking you're actually making progress, just to realize you made it nowhere. You continue to do that shit alone, bro. right? Because the unguarded mind is where the leaks form. Your mind is unguarded when you have nothing to compare it to. You think reading the books are going to get you there. You need other men on the same journey to open up to you a world that you probably didn't even think of. The students that I have, there are always mind-blowing moments within our phone calls because I've lived a life worth being able to guide them, and therefore they are experiencing knowledge they did not know. And once they get it, they can apply it to their life and continue to move forward. And when it's time for them to then give back to the community or the target audience that they're looking to garnish, they can do the same for them. You don't know what you don't know, and this lone wolf, I'll do it my way, is going to get you fucked up. So a man who does not control his frequency will always be drained by the system. Again, you're going to your 9 to 5, whether it's a high paying one or not, doesn't really matter. You're still within the system, right? And you still have no control over your time. Someone of power and who gets pussy and has respect is buying your time from you as a battery within his own system that you probably don't believe in the overall vision. So if you believe in yourself, or you think and say that you want to believe in yourself, then it's time to actually make a step and move forward in the right direction. You have to get over this idea of just working out hard, reading, and doing spiritual rituals. That is not how you get to where you want to go. You need a structure that is impenetrable. You need a mindset that is fortified, and you need spiritual guidance to understand exactly how to operate in an energetic field that you're on. So it's not that difficult, but you are always jumping into these loops because you don't want to do what's hard. You always want to do it your way because it's easier to find a cop out. And if everything fails, you can simply just say, I didn't know. But if someone gave you the information and everything that you needed to move forward, the only thing that was stopping you is you. And you know that. And so you just take the cop-out road to say it's only me and blame it on things you didn't know, because you know if you did know, you're such a mediocre man that you wouldn't make it out anyways. And so you never give yourself a shot. But you continue to live that 9 to 5 life, and you continue to live in a system that gives zero fucks about you. And that's all I really got for you, right? So your closing decree is that your potential isn't enough. Strength isn't enough. Without structure, you bleed out. Choose to seal the leaks or collapse. Consider yourself warned.